What if I told you that the body you see in the mirror is not yours? The hands, the hair, the forehead, the face, the legs, not yours. Then who are you, you ask me? Who are you? Who am I? Who's you? Stay till the end and find out. Let's get right to it. Who are we? For example, a real life example. You buy a car. You use it to drive around the world, drive around places, go shopping, traveling, everywhere. Do you call yourself the car? Or are you the driver? You're the driver, right? You're using the car to experience travel or everything else that you're exploring. The same way, this body is a vehicle that we use to experience the world. We are not this body. We're just using it to experience, to have the human experience. And the sooner you realize that, the better life will get. From childhood, we hear, you're pretty, you're tall, you're beautiful, you're fat, you're dark, you're fair, you have pimples. Oh, you have such really beautiful skin. But that's not you. Your soul has no height, has no beauty, has no scars. It's just a soul. It's an eternal soul that your body is carrying for you. Your body is a medium that your soul is inside of. So the more you love it, the better it is for you. Because thinking that you are this body is just painful. Knowing that you are the soul, the awareness inside, the consciousness inside is happiness. And another important thing, you must be thinking that, okay, the body is not mine, nothing's mine, the soul is mine, awareness is mine, but the mind for sure is mine, right? Really? Not really. If your mind was you, the thoughts would have been you, the feelings would have been you. So you overthink and you think that my mind is a very, very, very difficult place to live in. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the mind that this body has. Maybe you can train it. Maybe you can train it to be better, because at the end of the day, you are a soul. And the soul has no emotions. The soul is just watching you live your life. It's just watching you have this experience as a human who has feelings, who has thoughts. So your body is the mind, not you. Train it. Train it to help you instead of putting you down. Train it to not overthink about things that aren't helping you. What is the point of overthinking about why you're a certain way that you don't probably like? What is the point of overthinking about why your family isn't how you want it to be, or your husband or your partner isn't how you want him to be? Maybe think about how you would want him to be. Maybe he'll change. Maybe you'll get a new one. You never know. Your body is not as solid as you think it is. Your cells die and replace every few weeks. Your skin cells replace every few weeks. Your blood cells every few months. Even your bones change over the years. So technically, the body that you had 7 years ago doesn't exist anymore. You're a completely new person. And the person that you will be in 7 years will be a completely new person. Body-wise, cells-wise, skin-wise, blood-wise. But notice this, that through all of these changes, you still feel the same. Because what you truly are is not this body. It's because your awareness was watching the change. Your soul was watching the change. And your soul remembers. It's what's guiding you, driving you to your final destination. And the soul is eternal. The soul doesn't die. The body will die. You might change the vehicle. You might go into a different body. Maybe a rat. Maybe a seahorse. You never know. Maybe you go to a different galaxy. Maybe you live in a different planet. Maybe you go to another solar system. Maybe you live on a star. Who knows? But you change the vehicle. Because this body is mortal, but the soul is immortal. I was talking to someone the other day and we were talking about how they had reacted to something somebody had said, and they were just like, I just couldn't be a part of it because I'm just not this person. But who is this person? Are you a person? Because you're not a person. Because if you're a person, then tell me who you are. Are you a baby? Are you a teenager? Are you an adult? Or are you a senior citizen? Which one? Because you can't be all at once. And if you say that you're a personality or you have one personality, then let me tell you, every single one of us grows and changes. We don't remain the same person that we were one day ago. We always are changing. Our beliefs change, our thoughts change, our personalities change. Over time, over years, we are a whole new person. I also stand for a lot of things. Used to stand for a lot of things. Don't anymore. Not because I feel like that they're wrong to stand for, just because I feel like I've grown out of it. Everything happens for a reason. Everyone deserves what they get. So maybe whoever's getting whatever they're getting, they deserved it. Sometimes you say, you know what, I'm never gonna do that. I'm not like that. I will never do that. But you just end up doing that someday. That one particular thing you said you'd never do, you just do it. And it's not wrong. It's not wrong to do it. Because it just depends on what circumstances you're dealing with, what kind of life you're going through. So it doesn't matter. It's fine. But just don't say you're one person or one personality or the same all along, because you're not. Every second you change. Every second. Let me give you an example of this movie I watched very recently about this guy who was blind, and he built one of the biggest infrastructure businesses in our country. And I feel like most of you would have watched this movie. It was pretty famous. And if you say, oh, he had money, no, he didn't. He came from a very poor family, very poor background, so he didn't have that as well. And he had no support. He didn't even have that big of a family. But he believed in himself, not in his body or anything. He just knew he could do it. He just knew that he was infinite. He knew that this body doesn't limit him, but there is something inside of him that makes him unlimited. He ended up getting into one of the best engineering colleges in the world. He ended up convincing one of the most influential person to invest in his business, and he ended up building one of the most biggest infrastructure businesses. And taking him as an inspiration for you, for me, for all of us out there. If he can do it, why can't you? Why can't I? We all can. If we have a beautiful example set right in front of us, wherein someone believed in themselves and did something great, something a person limited by their body who believed that they were limited by their body wouldn't, this person did it. So maybe that's a sign. To conclude that, the real you is infinitely grand, glorious, whole, perfect, and blissfully at peace. Instead, you are blinding it by assuming that you are limited by this body. You need to drop the blinder, drop the ego, and have everything you want. Because you can have everything you want. The world is yours. Reach the highest of heights, because you can do it. Nothing, not your mind, not your body, nothing can stop you. I hope this helps you in some way or another, in any way, to get some motivation for anything that you want to do in life. See you in another video. Bye bye.